Hey guys, welcome back. It is time for my end of the year makeup inventory video. I love keeping track of my inventory because I feel like it keeps me in check. So I am going to be comparing my numbers to the beginning of this year. I have been on a low buy all year, so some of these numbers did go down. Some of them went up because I still bought some new makeup. I did also receive some makeup in PR. I don't get a lot, but I do get some makeup in PR here and there. So I'll kind of tell you how I feel about each category. I will show you pictures. My largest category is eyeshadow palettes. So in the description box, I will link my eyeshadow palette collection video if you want to see the palettes. I also have Get Ready With Me's using a lot of my palettes. That is in the Reviving Old Palettes playlist. So you can see that there. And yeah, I can't do like full reviews or anything like that in this video, but I have tons of other videos with that information. I also do a lot of project pans on my channel, so I did use up quite a bit. If you want to see the project pans, those are in the project pan playlist. And I do have a makeup inventory playlist because I have been doing this even before I had a YouTube channel, but I've been doing these videos 3 to 4 times a year since I started my channel, which has been over 3 years now. So you can check out that playlist as well, and let's get started. Okay, let's start with foundation. This category did go up a little bit from the beginning of the year. I was at 5 in January. I'm now at 9. For my low buy, I said I wanted to be at a max of 8. So I am over by 1 foundation. And I did get several in PR this year, and I did buy several as well. I really wanted to try some new foundations this year. Estee Lauder Double Wear is still my holy grail, but the one from Yensa and the Pure Lease are amazing. The Believe Beauty foundation is amazing. That NARS one, I will say I don't like as much as the others. It's a bit heavy feeling on the face, but I really wanted to try some new foundations, so I'm actually okay with this category. Face primer, I had 5 in January and now I have 3. So that is a big improvement. The 3 that I have currently, I did buy this year because I did use up all my other face primers. My favorite out of the ones I have, I would say, is the Rare Beauty. I love pore filling primers. The other 2 I currently have are a bit more hydrating, which is good for me kind of around this year or around this time of year when it is more cold out. But yeah, the Rare Beauty is amazing, but there's a lot of pore filling primers out there that I really enjoy. Face powders. So this one did go up. I had 10 and now I have 11. I did buy 1 or 2, no, I bought 3 face powders. I used up 1 and I think I decluttered 1. I said my max for this category would be 10, so I am 1 over on this. Not too terrible, but I feel like a lot of face powders work for me. The Bare Minerals Mineral Veil, that's my holy grail for under eye only. And then I use the other ones for my face. So I experimented a little bit, but face powder takes a long time to finish up. So this year I did finish up 1 of my under eye powder and 1 face powder, but that's all that I used up. So I don't need a lot of variety here. Year-long makeup empties, by the way, is still coming, so stay tuned for that if you want to see all of those empties. But yeah, face powder, so there. Okay. Setting sprays, I had 2 at the beginning of the year, and now I have 2. They're not the same ones, though. I used up those setting sprays, and I bought more. Honestly, my favorite is the one from e.l.f. MAC Fix Plus and the Smashbox one are so similar to the e.l.f. one, but the e.l.f. one was way cheaper, so I'm probably going to stick with that, but I have these, so I'll use them. I like them. I use setting spray to prep my face for makeup and also to foil shimmery eyeshadows, so this is kind of like a category that I need. I use it every day, but it's not super exciting to me, so I don't know. It's just kind of more of an essential than anything else. Okay, concealer. This improved a lot. In January, I had 11 and I am down to 7. I used up a lot of concealer this year. I did buy 2 concealers, but that's it. And yeah, last year I kind of bought a lot. So yeah, that's why I had 11 at the beginning of the year. My max for this category is 8 because as you can see, one of these is a corrector. The other one I have a darker shade that I use for contouring. So I'm actually okay with 7 or 8 for this category, but I'm really happy I used up quite a few concealers this year. Alrighty, lip products. So lip gloss. In January, I had 27 and now I have 26. I only bought 3 lip products for this entire year on my low buy, which I am really, really happy with that. I actually used up quite a few lip glosses, but I got a few lip glosses in PR. So if I had not gotten those in PR, this number would be even lower. And I think around like mid 20s for me for lip gloss is okay. Lip gloss for me, that's my favorite lip product, honestly. I love lip gloss. I do sometimes layer lip gloss with lipstick, sometimes with lip liner, but my favorite is lip gloss. So 26, I'm actually okay with that. Lipstick. Now this is an exciting one, and this would even be lower. So in January, I had 34 lipsticks, and now I have 24. I only bought one lipstick all year. I did get those ones from Odenzai in PR, and I did even declutter some as well, and I used up several lipsticks this year. So 34 to 24, I am really, really happy about that. I am thrilled. I don't need as much variety in lipstick as I like to have in lip gloss. So for me, even having like 20 lipsticks or maybe even 15 would be perfectly fine. I really do like those ones from Odenzai that I got in PR, and I love the Smashbox liquid lipsticks. I love some of my like traditional bullet lipsticks too, but honestly, if I had 15, I would be fine with that. So yeah, I'm so happy that number went down. The next one, actually, I'm really excited about this category. So for lip liner in January, I had 13 and now I have 12. I did not buy any lip liner and I did not receive any lip liner in PR this year. So I used up one and that's it. I'm actually really happy about that because I don't use lip liner that often. Most days, I either layer multiple lip glosses together or I layer a lipstick and a lip gloss. Today, I'm just wearing lip gloss. I'm not even wearing lipstick. I just don't wear lip liner that much. So I like the ones that I have. I like the ColourPop formula. I like the Pat McGrath formula. But I don't know. I just don't use lip liner that often. So the fact that I used one up and didn't bring a single new one into my collection, I'm thrilled with that. Okay, here's another good one. Bronzer slash contour powder products. Now the cream ones are in a separate category. In January, I had 12, and this does include a contour palette. Now I have 10. I'm very, very happy. I did not buy any powder bronzer this year. I am so happy about that. I used one up and I think I decluttered one. This is a category I don't need a lot of variety. Honestly, I'd be fine with like 4 or 5 things in this category, but I have several bronzers, so I like them. I don't want to get rid of them. I love the ones from Marc Jacobs. I love the Bare Minerals Faux Tan bronzer. I love the e.l.f. bronzer. But I just don't need a lot of variety when it comes to powder bronzer. So this number could even be lower. It takes a long time to use up powder bronzer. Like I said, I only finished one up for the whole year, but yeah, I'm happy that this number went down. The next category did go up. This is one of the few categories that increased this year, and that is powder blush. In January, I had 28, and now I have 31. And this does even include some blush palettes. For me, my favorite part of makeup is definitely eyeshadow, but blush is kind of like a close second there, honestly. I really love blush. I love trying new formulas. I did get a few in PR, and I did also buy several on my low buy this year. So yeah, blush is one of the few categories that did increase. I don't need to be buying any powder blush for a very long time. I have so many different brands. I have so many different colors, but I love the ones I have. And I like to have variety in blush, even though I don't think I need the variety in blush. It's a category of makeup I think is really fun. So I'm totally okay with that, actually. I just don't want it to go up. Now, here's another very exciting category, and that is highlighter. And in January, I had 34 highlighters, including some highlighter face palettes, and I now have 24. This went down by 10. I did not buy a single powder highlighter. The only one that I bought technically was in the Charlotte Tilbury Nudegasm palette. There is a highlighter in there. That is the only powder highlighter that I bought. I think I only got one in PR. So I really did well here. I decluttered quite a few, and stay tuned for the empties video because I did use up a few highlighters. This category, this is something that has really changed for me as far as preferences go. In the past, my favorites were eyeshadow and then highlighter. I loved a more intense highlighter. I like to have a lot of variety, and my preferences changed this year. I like a more subtle highlighter now, and I've realized a lot of my highlighters look the same. I'm just so glad that I didn't buy any. I didn't buy any individual highlighters. I like that Charlotte Tilbury palette because I like face palettes that have like a variety of products, like a bronzer, a blush, a highlighter. I don't like buying face palettes that are all blush or all highlighter anymore. I just realized I don't use those very much, so that's something I don't even really buy anymore. But the fact that my highlighters went from 34 to 24, this is amazing. It could even be less, honestly. I hope this continues to go down because yeah, I just don't need a lot of variety. Okay, on to brow products. I had 5 in January and I now have 5. They're not the same 5 though. The brow pomade, I've had that for like over 2 years, so that one is the same, and also the brow powder. But yeah, I don't need a ton of variety, but I do like to have some different products. And this year I did discover brow pens. And I love that Milani brow pen. That is my favorite, and I like having a tinted brow gel. I did also buy the e.l.f. Brow Lift, and that's actually a pretty cool product. I'm wearing that today with my ABH brow pomade, and I actually really like it. So I did experiment a little bit with brow products, and I don't think I have too many, so I'm actually okay with this category. All right, on to another one of the few categories that did go up significantly, and that is cream products. So this is cream blush, cream highlighter, cream bronzer. At the beginning of the year, I had 7 and I now have 15. This is something I really got into this year, particularly cream blush. I really love cream blush. And I bought 2 cream bronzers as well. I bought the one from e.l.f. and the one from Fenty. I don't love the e.l.f. one, but the Fenty cream bronzer is amazing. I love it. So I'm actually okay with this category, but I don't really want to have more because cream products, they go bad. They expire much faster than powder products. I think we know that, which is why I love the Partners in Cream Project Pan, by the way. I love doing that project. So this has gone up, but I think I'm at a max 15. I think I'm good. I tried out some new things. I did get a couple of these in PR as well. So yeah, I'm pretty set on this category, but I admit I really enjoyed experimenting with cream blush. Okay, here's a very simple category that is eyeshadow primer. At the beginning of the year, I had 2 and I now have 1. I only need the one from Milani, which is the one I have. It's my holy grail. I've repurchased it multiple times. I have oily eyelids and that one just works. I use it every single day. It's all I need. So I'm good there. Single shadows in a pot. I had 3 and I still have 3. One of them is new. So I put the MAC paint pot in this category. I didn't include that as an eyeshadow primer because that creases on me and I still have to use the Milani eye primer underneath, but I really like it. I got the MAC Painterly paint pot and I really like that one actually. And then the 2 Bobbi Brown shadows I still really enjoy. But this is not something I use a lot. I'm more of an eyeshadow palette person, so I don't really need this to go up. Okay, eyeliner. I had 2 and I now have 4. This only went up because I got the 2 from Shop Miss A in PR. All I really need is a black pencil eyeliner for the waterline and a liquid eyeliner, although I kind of stopped wearing liquid eyeliner like 4 or 5 months ago. I don't know. I just kind of stopped doing it and now I don't even want to wear it anymore, which is weird because I used to wear liquid eyeliner like every single day. I don't know, but now I don't love the way my eyes look with liquid eyeliner. Kind of interesting. Sometimes preferences just change. So I still have a liquid eyeliner because I did finish one earlier this year and then I repurchased, I can't remember even the one I have right now. Is it L'Oreal or Maybelline? Anyway, it's one of the few felt tip eyeliners I can actually do a wing with, but I just stopped using winged eyeliner. I don't know. I do use a black pencil eyeliner in the waterline, and then I also have one in brown That one I got in PR from Shop Miss A. I don't need more than 4, 2 or 3 would be fine. And honestly, nowadays, I don't even wear winged eyeliner anymore. So that's kind of different. We'll see. Who knows? Maybe I'll like randomly get back into it. I'm not going to declutter the one I have. I'm going to keep it. But honestly, I haven't used it in months. Okay, just 2 categories left. Mascara, super simple. I had 1, now I have 2. I'm fine anywhere having like 2 or 3 mascaras. Sometimes I do like to layer different mascaras together. That one from Believe Beauty is amazing, by the way. I did talk about it in my best low buy purchases of the year video. If you saw that, I love it. It does not flake or smudge. Yeah, this is fine. 2 or 3 mascaras, I'm not worried about it. Okay, and last up is eyeshadow palettes. So this includes quads or larger palettes or magnetic palettes that are full of single eyeshadows or depotted eyeshadows. This is all my palettes combined. This is my favorite part of makeup. I love eyeshadow. I always have. It's just the most fun part for me. I like to have a lot of brands. I like the variety. So FYI there, but in January I had 101 palettes and I now have 95. Now I did buy some palettes this year on my low buy, but not that many, especially compared to years past. And I did get a few eyeshadow palettes in PR as well. I actually decluttered a lot of palettes this year. I gave quite a few to my mom and my sister. And 95 is still a lot. I totally get that. But like I said, I like having the variety. I like having different brands, high-end, luxury, drugstore. I like trying out different eyeshadow formulas. It's like a hobby for me. Even if I didn't have a YouTube channel, I would do that. So, you know, it is what it is. I do wish this was lower. I mean, 95 is a lot. I don't really have time to even use all my palettes, but I'm glad that I was on a low buy this year and I didn't buy that many. So I don't know what to kind of think of this category. I don't want to declutter palettes just to declutter them. Like I said, I did give away quite a few to my mom and my sister, but 95 is a lot. But some of those I did get in PR, but mostly I bought them myself. So it is what it is with this category. I want to continue to try new palettes, but at a more controlled pace like I did this year. So I will be introducing some sort of low buy. But I think this year I bought 9 palettes on my low buy. And I feel like that's a good number because I can try something new, but I still have time to use my other eyeshadow palettes. So I'm actually okay with this category. Okay, that is it for my updated makeup inventory. Most of these numbers I am actually very happy with. I am so glad that highlighters went down. What else? Lipsticks went down by a lot. I'm very happy with those. You know, some of them did go up, like cream products and powder blush, but overall, I'm actually happy with it. I'm so happy I did a low buy this year. I will be continuing to do some sort of low buy because I am just afraid if I don't set limits to myself. I love makeup and I like trying new things. And I have a feeling if I did not set limits, I would buy too much. So yeah, that is it. If you want to see my Project Pan videos, I've got a playlist for that. I also have a makeup inventory playlist, so if you want to see the ones from the last 4 years, you can find those there. That is it. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.